to my channel. So one thing I did not expect when I became a blogger is how frequently I would see pictures or videos that were leaked of different cast members and their junk and private areas. And it seems like recently, every single week, it's been a different cast member, from Xavier to Quaylen. We can't forget the infamous videos that Chance and his girlfriend had posted of them in the bedroom doing it. And they posted it on Instagram and deleted those. But they still have videos on Twitter to this day. So this morning, I woke up, I was scrolling on social media, and I was shocked to see that Mandy and Maurice have a video that was leaked and is making its way around line. So it started off in a Facebook group, and someone sent me a video in December of 2021. Is this Manly? I know it's her hubby. I can see him and tell the voice in the video, but I'm not sure if it's her or another girl. Here's the best screenshot I could get from the full video. It looked kind of like the famous hairdo, at least. And then they showed a screenshot from the video, and unfortunately I can't show the full screenshot. Mandy has reported me in the past, and I can see her easily reporting me if I show the whole screenshot. But pretty much it's her laid out, and it looks like a hotel room bed, and she's laid out on the bed on her stomach, and she's bent over doggy style, and then Maurice is off to the side. So after I saw that, I started doing some digging on the internet to try to see if I could find the full video, because I'm nosy as hell. It didn't take me long to come across someone who had it and sent it my way. And no, it was not Jessica, because Mandy is automatically blaming Jessica and thinking she leaked the video. And that doesn't even make any sense to me, because how would Jessica get an intimate video of Mandy or Maurice unless one of them sent it to her? So I'll explain what's in the video. The video wasn't that long, but pretty much it looks like they're in this hotel room and they have LED lights above the bed. And you see Maurice, and he's wearing like these M&M pants. And we've seen him wear those pants before in pictures and videos in the past. Meanwhile, Mandy is bent over on the bed, like I was explaining, with her stomach against the bed, and she's like bent over doggy style. And Maurice takes the phone and he's trying to like get a good view. So he spent a good few minutes trying to get the correct angle, and finally he sits it down. And it looks like he probably set the phone down like on the coffee table or something. Okay, so I'm rewatching the video as I'm doing commentary. And you know what? It actually looks like they're not at a hotel. It looks like they may be at their place or someone else's place. It's probably their place, because halfway through the video, you can see him walk up to the door and shut the door. And I'm wondering why he's shutting the door. Is the kid home and he doesn't want the kid walking in while they're doing all this? Well, he shuts the door. So then after he shuts the door, he comes up behind Mandy, and either he's really small down there or he could not get fully erect, because he was definitely a lot smaller than I was expecting. So he starts to come up behind Mandy, and she's like, oh, get the camera, I want to see a close-up of my butt. So he comes up with the phone, and she's looking behind at the camera, and then he has his hands down there in his private parts. And he came up behind Mandy, and he was about to put it in her butt. And then he's like, oh, I thought you said you'd never done this before. And she says, I haven't. And so I guess he's referring to she's never, put it in her butt before. And he also sounded like he was on something for sure. He sounded high as hell in that video. But now the video is making its way around the internet, and I am curious how the video got out. It had to be Mandy or Maurice, because how would anybody else get that kind of video? And I'm curious who is posting it in the Love After Lockup Facebook group and who they got it from. And Mandy, she's pissed off. She thinks that Jessica is the one who released the video. She posted, BITCH, you done effed up now. I hope you're ready for the war you just started. And she has been popping off on Jessica for a while on social media, even before this video got leaked. I almost wonder if Mandy is the one who leaked this video and if she thought this was going to jumpstart her career and she was going to be like the next Kim Kardashian, becoming super famous and making all sorts of money off a bedroom videotape. I just wonder that because recently, like a few weeks ago, she was posting on her Instagram saying that she was looking for somebody with a big following to tell her story to with Maurice because she wanted to do an interview and expose Jessica. And she said she had all these receipts, and just wait till you guys see these receipts. You guys are not going to look at Jessica the same. But she specifically said, I want somebody with a large following. And then the next day she said she had an interview secured, and then I don't know, I guess that person must have backed out or something, because then she ended up reaching out to me like a week later, and I was actually shocked because the last time I heard from Mandy, she had reported my YouTube channel and she had cussed me out in the DMs and called me every name in the book. Then she posted a post on her stories of a screenshot of me viewing her stories, and she's like, oh my gosh, this little bitch is watching my stories. And it's like, girl, I'm a blogger. It's my job. I'm trying to get the tea. And so she ends up messaging me on Wednesday, and this is from her business page because she has me blocked on her main account, and she says, hey Amber, this is Mandy, Maurice's wife. I know we really don't care for each other, but I just think you took Jessica's side without receipts and facts about who Jessica really is. And you just came for us in her defense. Well, I don't know if you want to know the truth and get facts out, but I was talking to Chevelle, and she told me to come to you to get our side out. But I told her we got beef. We're really not cool because you always came for us. I don't know if you watched the Where Are They Now. Jessica was high as a kite. And this is nothing new though. So let me know if you'd like to talk and get real facts. We both blocked each other on IG, so I had to write you on my business page. And just let you guys know, I did not block that girl. She's the one who blocked me. That's why she has to reach out this way. And I am not going to do the interview at this time. I just don't think it's going to be productive. Like, there were a few people trying to tell me, you need to do it for sure. You'll do it for sure. And I was like, okay, I'll think about it. But at this time, I don't know. I just don't really feel comfortable doing it. I don't see it being productive. I just see it being a Jessica bashing session. And I've learned my lesson with interviews in the past that were like that, and it just did not leave a good taste in my mouth. If she had some really crazy receipts like she's talking about, then I might consider it, maybe. But I just don't see her having those kind of receipts, because I feel like if she did, she would have already posted them on her page. I feel like what's happening is Mandy, she went on that blocking spree and blocked a bunch of people. Like when she blocked me, I think that was like, 6 months ago or a year ago now. And she lost a lot of followers on her own accord. I mean, technically, they're not even really her followers because she took over Maurice's account. But I almost feel like she's like, man, my following's becoming stagnant. And she's realizing, you know what? A lot of my followers don't think too highly of me. So she's either trying to get back on the good graces of the followers she does have, or she's trying to get some new followers. And I think that's why she specifically says, oh, I only want to do podcasts with people with a large following. I saw someone on social media say, look, she's not getting the interview like she was wanting, and that was her goal, to try to, get some more attention, is what they believe. And they think that now she's trying to leak this video as a way to get more attention or a way to hurt Jessica. And honestly, that makes a lot of sense to me. I don't have any proof if that's the case or not, but that's kind of what I'm leaning towards, and just my personal opinion, because she's trying so hard to turn people against Jessica, and here's another way for her to try to get Jessica to see this video and be like, oh, look what I have now that you don't have, and she's putting it in my butt. And also for her to try to say, oh, Jessica's such a terrible person because she's leaking the videos, when the only person that had to leak the video was either Mandy or Maurice. So then Mandy posted, she said, I told you to leave us alone, Jessica. Now you went too far, so watch me go way further. Then she says, damn, scamming your own parents, sad as F. The one's giving you a place for you and your son. So someone was saying that Jessica was scamming her parents, and Mandy said, "Do you have proof of any of this?" And someone says, "I have proof of all of it. I have a guy that does all kinds of bank stuff, so he tried with her and it didn't work. She was crying to him about not having money, being a single mom and struggling. So he tried to help her. She sent her dad and mom's info, ID, and all." So they trying to claim she's trying to scam her parents or take out a loan in her parents' name. I'm not entirely sure what they're trying to say there, but that's what it sounds like to me. And Mandy was also claiming that some guy came to her and said that he ended up giving Jessica a check for something, and she ended up calling him and saying, "Oh, the check didn't go through." So he allegedly gave her a new check, and she went and cashed that and the old one. So he ended up having to pay double. And so this is another receipt that Mandy ended up sharing. And some girl said, "Oh, for sure, she wants a reason to get you locked up or not let y'all see him for real. And I'm not just used to liars. Grown-ass women lying is weird as F to me. But I knew she was on drugs or something, because she would be like, I need money for Pampers for Malik. Now, I know her parents do everything for him, so I'm like, I don't have money, but I can have some delivered." She'd be like, "That's okay. It's no reason to lie to me." And then honestly, the stuff she was saying about y'all, not knowing y'all or ever talking to either of you, it made sense. Once y'all got to the place, it was harder for her to lie. I'm like, this ain't adding up at all. And that's kind of why I was like, yeah, I kind of feel like the receipts they have are all receipts similar to this. And I just don't like how that one girl is dragging Jessica for saying she needs Pampers for her son and acting like her parents are supposed to take care of her son since she lives with them. And I'm sorry, but maybe if the dad helped out and gave the baby some Pampers, then maybe she wouldn't have to need no diapers and ask for help. You know, she is a single parent. I would rather have a person come out and say, "Hey, you know, I'm struggling. Can I borrow some money?" versus them go out and try to steal it from stores. You know what I'm saying? That's the main receipts I care about. I want to see, have you been buying stuff for the baby? Let me see those receipts and how much you've been buying for Malik and taking care of him. And she posted 40 and still at home with mommy and daddy. And let's get this straight. Her parents take care of her son, not her. She begs her fans for money and scams them. Y'all seen what that lady said? A guy put a check in her account. So that's what I was just talking about a second ago. And she tried to act like it never came and the account was closed for fraud. So when y'all believed her when she said her wallet was stolen and she set up a GoFundMe, it's because she was having fraud checks being placed in her account and the bank closed her account for fraud. Y'all always on me saying I'm this and that. The whole time Jessica out here scamming banks with fake checks and using my man's social security number to open up credit cards, and she does not know that it's going to catch up to her. Stop feeling sorry for her. She's not as innocent. My husband tries to see his son, has sent her money, sent him clothes, but she will not talk about that. I want to know when was the last time he sent her money or clothes, because you know Mandy loves to show off everything. There were a few other updates I had with them, but I just think I got through all the important parts. The last thing I wanted to touch on was the Super Bowl. So on the Super Bowl, Mandy was posting, acting like she was on her way to Vegas to the Super Bowl. So everybody's like, oh, she's going to be at the Super Bowl. And they're actually shocked because, you know, tickets were going as low as $11,000. And that seems like a lot on Mandy and Maurice's budget. So she acts like she's going to the Super Bowl. And then she posts some pictures and people are like, wait a minute. You're not at the Super Bowl. And she's like, oh, I never said I was at the Super Bowl, even though she was taking pictures and videos trying to make it look like she was and saying she was in Vegas. She said, I didn't say we were going to Vegas for the Super Bowl. I said we were going to Vegas to watch the Super Bowl at my friend's house. So she said she went to her friend's house and then she posted a video, and I can't post it, but you can go on the Reddit page and see it. And it's a clip from her stories, and they're watching the Super Bowl, and you can literally hear a girl in the background and say, Yeah, if only we were in Vegas, but we're over here in Cali. Like, she literally says in the video that they are over in Cali and wish they were in Vegas. Exposing Mandy for her lies that they went to Vegas to go to a friend's house to watch the Super Bowl. So that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Have you guys seen the video? And if so, what are your thoughts? Check out my lashes and cosmetics at AccordingtoAmber.com. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.